This is the quarterfinal stage of the Origin Cup quarterfinal match number 1 featuring Ronnie Alcano versus Dennis Orcollo. And we are now into the quarterfinal stage. Ganyan kabilis lang po dito sa ating Origin Cup. And thank you for joining us. I will go back to speaking in English once again. Well, Zarate with my Taglish partner, AJ Ong.
Taglish partner.
Yeah.
Here we go. And Dennis Orcollo won the leg. He'll be breaking.
Yeah, one of your last men standing, one of your bets to win it all, Dennis Orcollo, and I can see why you chose Dennis Orcollo. He's been running through the opposition, even during the practice runs that we've been having here. Dennis was just on target, spot on with all of his shots. Let's see if that comes to play here against his good friend and former world champion, Ronnie Alcano. Dennis Orcollo from Surigao and Ronnie Alcano from Calamba, Laguna. In fact, before they got their new monikers, they were just called by their province names or by their city names. Dennis Surigao Orcollo and Ronnie Calamba Alcano. Break here for Dennis. Nets nothing. And this will bring the 6-foot Ronnie Alcano to the table.
Nets nothing talaga, no?
Yeah. He does have a shot on the 1. And it appears that Ronnie Alcano may have an open layout here. Yeah, even if he's 6 feet tall, he does have a problem bridging over or stretching out over the table. And he said he's going to take it on. He decides to use the mechanical bridge for his first shot here on the 1. And look at the way he's holding the bridge.
Yeah, ganyan talaga ang nakikita ko sa kanya.
Yeah.
Ayaw niya yung parang darts na na hawak, no? Or yung pen hold ata yung tinatawag doon.
Yeah. He'll run into the 6 ball. Doesn't seem to affect him.
And early, we may see an early combination coming right up.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure if the 2 passes
to
the 10.
Yeah.
Well, the 2 does pass the 10.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah, 2 does pass the 10.
Gusto yan talagang ubusin.
Yeah, because there is no problem with the layout as we see it right now. He just has to land correctly from the 4 to the 5 to execute the shot on the 6. Yeah, it looks like he's going to get there anyway. And we expect a really quick match between these two gentlemen. These guys shoot really fast.
Yeah. Surprisingly, si Dennis din, no? Nung day 1 talagang parang nagmamadali. Pero syempre, hindi, no?
Yeah, he's on target. And Dennis was actually saying for once, he was early today. He was here at 4 p.m. And this match was supposed to be scheduled at 6 p.m. So we're a little way over time actually here. But let's see if these two gentlemen can restore order in terms of our schedule. Ronnie Alcano, no problem running down rack number 1. Coming off a dry break from Dennis Orcollo. And the former world champion.
Ronnie Alcano shooting well tonight.
Yeah. Ronnie Alcano was actually here since match number 1 of the day. That was the match between Michael Feliciano, Levan Cortez. Ronnie Alcano is already in the building, and he takes care of rack number 1 rather quickly and rather easily, and he will be breaking in rack number 2. As we thank our sponsors.
Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslop, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Kikarex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, Teatrista and Llamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City.
So we now have the 48-year-old Ronnie Alcano from Calamba, Laguna, breaking here in rack number 2. Quarter-final stage already of the Origin Cup, and we're not yet done for today. Right after this, we will have a battle between Youth and experience. Anton Raga taking on Jundel
Jundel
Mazon.
Mazon. Ayan.
This break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts. Ronnie
No
Alcano.
balls on the break.
Not only that, Dennis has a shot on the one.
Yeah, and this will be a quick,
Yeah.
quick finish.
So both players trying to break each other's serve. Yeah, no issues running around the table here for Dennis. 1 to the 2. Yeah, he's going to take the 2 in the top corner pocket as well. He's going to have to drift a bit to get to the 3. He's a little straight on this 2. Tries to play it backwards. Gets better position now on the 3. And no problems anymore in the layout for Dennis Orcollo, the 42-year-old from Surigao.
Wow.
They might be playing this 4-10 combination.
Well, the 4 goes past the 10. I'm not sure. Did they call the 10?
No, he just went for the 4.
Went for the 4. Siyempre, inubos kanina ni Ronnie. Ngayon, ubusin rin niya. Papakitaan niya ng ubos.
Yeah,
Dito
and they
Volcano.
want the table time as well. They only had like a couple of practice racks.
That's right.
Before heading into this quarterfinal match. So they want to see, of course, they know this table very well.
Mm-hmm.
They play here often.
Mm-hmm.
Still okay.
Still okay, though.
He's going to have to go back and forth now to get to the 8.
RoboCop. Look at that.
Yeah. And this rack's going to take less than a minute and a half. Dennis is going to land perfectly on this 10 ball. He wants to shoot it, but it's still moving.
Still moving.
And we're tied at 1.
There we have it. 1 apiece. Ronato Alcano and Dennis Orcollo.
Wow, so again, this is the quarterfinal stage. The winner, of course, advances to the semifinals, and the semifinals will happen tomorrow at 5 p.m. At least that's the scheduled time for the semifinals, followed by the finals at 7 p.m. And from what I know, the finals, I believe, will be a race to 9. So we are still playing at a race to 7 here in the quarterfinals. The other half of the quarterfinals, of course, will happen tomorrow at 3 p.m., starting with Jericho Banyares taking on Livan Corteza. And at 4 p.m., Baset Makaibat taking on Antonio Lining.
And here we have Anito Kid again with some facts.
That's great.
Dennis and Ronnie are both world champions, 2 of the deadliest pool players from the pool capital of the world.
Yeah.
Siyempre, dito, Philippines, no?
Mhm.
Ronnie idolizes the greatest of all time, Efren Bata Reyes, the reason the volcano decided to have all of his teeth pulled out. So tama nga pala yung
The rumor.
narinig ko.
Yeah, there was a
that's it.
rumor. So that's confirmed now.
Sobrang idol niya si Efren Bata Reyes. Talagang pinatanggal niya lahat ng ngipin niya.
Yeah, we called Efren Bata
Yun.
Reyes at one point the Toothless Wonder.
The Toothless Wonder. At pagkaalam ko si Ronnie Alcano, nagbabasketball din to, no?
Oh,
Parang,
6 feet tall.
yeah, so parang nag-choose siya between bilyar or basketball. Ang,
Yeah. Just a fun fact,
tatahakin
of
niya.
course, for Ronnie Alcano. His father used to play for in the commercial leagues for a team called 7-Up in the old Manila Industrial Commercial Athletic Association, or the MICA. So his father was a professional basketball player.
I see, kaya naman pala.
Yeah. And of course now Dennis Orcollo. Little off angle here on this 2. We might see a safety on this.
Yan, so medyo natigil siya sa ano niya.
Yeah. From his pace, he's going to have to play it safe on this one. He's going to send the 2 ball down table, it appears, and hide the cue ball behind perhaps the 5. Oh, he just attacked the 2. Does he have a good landing spot? No, he does not. And Ronnie Alcano will have an open layout here, although the 6 and the 7 appear to be an issue at this moment.
And
He can break this up.
we have a comment from Edward Hoffman. Efren, one of my idols, but only had half of my teeth pulled out. Nice comment there.
And I'm sure
Edward
that wasn't.
Hoffman.
And I'm sure that wasn't your choice either, was it? Yeah. So Ronnie, so far does have. Oh, this is gonna come out.
Too thin.
Yeah. Dennis has to figure out how to fix this 6-7 problem here. There's Dennis Orcollo. Looks like you saw another funny comment.
Yeah. So somebody said, imagine somebody who idolizes Orcollo so much, and he'll have all his hair from the vertex shaved clean or pulled out.
That's not Dennis's choice either, is it?
That's right. Oh my God.
Some funny comments here as Dennis breaks up the 10-9. That was problem number 1. Not as big of a problem as this one with the 6 and the 7. Yeah, Dennis can see this 4. But again, the 6-7, he's still thinking about that. 2 shots ahead. 3 shots ahead, in fact.
So from Chris and Dylan Soriano, good luck idol Dennis Robocop Orcollo, watching from Maguindanao.
Well, thank you for watching. Dennis, I think he wanted to make contact with the 6 but did not. Now he has this long distance shot on the 5. There is a safety option here again, sending the cue ball behind the 6 and 7.
6 and 7 cluster. That's right.
Might want to call. Well, he's going to call the 5. It's a back shot. And he is going to hide.
Wow, look at that.
He just puts it in between the balls.
At that shot.
That's the best shot I've seen all day.
Yeah, that's right.
That's amazing.
Wow, wowee. Look at that.
That is the best shot I've seen all day. So Ronnie's going to play a Z. He's going to take an intentional foul.
And leaves that cluster right there.
Yeah,
I
he
think the
leaves it
6
intact.
does not pass the 7.
Yeah, he leaves it intact. So it's still a problem. What a safety shot there. Now using this angle, he may be able to infiltrate that pair. He's deep in thought about it though. He got himself into that position earlier because he tried to hit the 6. He's going to back it off one rail. And is he going to play a bank shot? This does not bank.
Yeah, tatamaan yung 7.
Yeah.
Tingnan natin kung anong nasa utak ni Dennis, kung anong inisip niya dito.
Yeah, the only thing I can see from him playing this shot is he's going to hide the one behind the 7.
The 1 or the cue?
Oh, sorry, the
Yeah,
cue behind the
ball.
7, yeah. Looks like he's trying to bank.
Oh,
Oh,
the
he went for the combination. Wow. Just like that, he solved the problem.
Mm-hmm.
2 rails up for the set for the 10. Hindi nagtutuloy ngayon. Okay. Right, we've just been given an announcement to hand over that this will be the last quarterfinal match for the day.
Okay.
So we will have the continuation of the quarterfinals tomorrow. So the match between Anton Raga and Jundel Mazon has been moved to 1
1
p.m.
p.m.
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
It's
Okay.
been moved to 1 p.m. tomorrow. So that means we will start our live feed earlier tomorrow.
Yeah, 1 p.m.
Yeah, we will start at 1 p.m. tomorrow with the live feed and the matchup between Anton Raga and Jundel Mazon. And that will be followed by Jericho Banyares taking on Livan Corteza and Baset Mokaibat versus Antonio Lining. And we move straight on to the semifinals right after that. And the finals after the semis.
Yeah. And from Don Christopher Dakanay, sir, pa-shoutout kay Pawikan, number 1 Pinoy player from Singapore.
Mm-hmm. Hope to see you here in the Philippines, Mr. Pawikan.
Si Mr. Pawikan. Ba, pwede yun, ha?
Yeah.
Moniker na Pawikan.
Does that mean you shoot very slow?
Yun na nga eh. So,
Like
bakit kaya
Pawikan.
Pawikan, no?
Yeah.
Sabi na lang dito sa ating comment
Mhm.
section.
Dennis on the break.
So, may nagsabi dito, pambihira namang pocketing skills yan ni Orcollo. Kahit mahirap, basta may kuha. Ayun. Di ba? Unfair daw, unfair.
Yeah, so we will have the Anton Raga Jundel Mazon match tomorrow, not tonight.
Yan, at sabi ni Edward Hoffman, cool, 9 p.m. starts here. Yan.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
Start daw dun sa
It helps the East Coast of the United States.
Yeah.
Well, Edward Hoffman is from Massachusetts, right? Am I
Tama ba
correct?
siya ba?
Yeah, I think he's the one.
Edward
Or no,
Hoffman.
sorry, he's the one from Kentucky. I think, right? Can you correct us, please? We're getting
Yeah.
confused already. But right now, this 2 does not go anywhere, so it appears that Ronato Alcano will have to play it safe.
A nice safety
Yeah.
from Ronnie Alcano.
He wedges that cue ball behind the 7. And I don't see anywhere where Dennis can go. He's going to try to... Looks like he's playing an intentional foul already. He is playing an intentional foul. He's trying
Tying
to tie up
the 4 and the 5.
the 4 and the 5.
And another fun fact from Anito Kid of Billiards. The money game king Dennis Orcollo comes from Bugsy. Boss Perry helped him hone his skills. Used to play against students in the University Belt of Manila.
Yeah.
Even wearing a school uniform.
Yeah.
Yun. Dennis, in my honest opinion, is currently the best player today.
I would think so. I mean, if you can take Shane Van Boning to 120 to 119 win,
Yun, pwede.
then that means you could be the best player in the world right now.
So, Edward Hoffman is from Seattle.
There you go.
West
Yeah,
Coast.
West Coast. So it matches your... It is 9 p.m. in your time zone. So Ronnie Alcano, no problem with the 2. He's probably going to put some inside spin on this 3 to break up this 4-5 cluster right here. But he is bridging over the 6, which makes it a little bit more challenging. You can see he is putting inside spin on it. And
Nice
barely
shot.
gets to the
Oop.
5, and not quite sure if he has enough to clip this 4 in. Doesn't seem like it from here.
Yeah. So he may have to hide the cue ball somewhere.
It's like he's using the 4 to get around the pile and then put the cue ball where the 6 and the 9 is. Oh, it doesn't work though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dennis can see the 4. Let's draw it back a bit for the 5. Yeah, Dennis is going to take this rack the way it's laid out.
And Dennis Orcollo is in RoboCop mode.
Yeah. Dead or alive, you are coming with me. Yeah, now the 7 will be his next issue. Looks like he can just draw and just cut back to the 7. There's an angle. Yeah, he can play one rail. and use a cut shot on the 7. And Dennis looking good to take a 3-1 lead. Now Dennis Orcollo with his 10 ball is going to take a 3-1 lead against Ronato Alcano.
There we have it. Dennis Orcollo 3 racks to 1 against Ronato Alcano. And of course, we would like to thank our sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, Vilugaw ang Lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, Kikarex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and of course, the Adista Sports Bar in Liamadista in Quezon City.
And our next event, of course, happens on January 23. It's called The Duel. Ronnie Alcano teaming up with Efren Bata Reyes, the idol of all. And they will be taking on the team of Carlo Biado and Francisco Django Bustamante. And that will be a race to 25 10-ball Scotch doubles event. 10 ball almost goes down, 6 ball almost goes down, but nothing goes down on the break for Dennis Orcollo. And Ronnie Alcano seeing an open layout again. Yeah, there should be no issues anymore from the man they called Volcano. 2006 world champion when the World Pool Championship was held here in Manila. So I was actually there live watching. And by the time we got to rack 10, I was thinking, there's no way Ralph Suquet can come back to the table anymore because of the way Ronnie Alcano was breaking. The soft break where that one ball just kept on going into the side pocket all the time, always. Ralph Suquet got back on the table because there was a safety battle.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Ooh, is this a 4-10 combination?
Looks like he called it too.
Oh,
missed it though. And if the 4 ball goes in, it does not. But he apologizes to Dennis because he hooked him behind the 7.
That's right. Ito sabi ni Jericho Banyares, pa-shoutout po kay Crisanto Baldemor ng sasambahin. Nang sambahin ang ngalan. Nang sambahin ang ngalan.
Well, magandang gabi po sa inyo, Mr. Baldemor. I was about to do my FPJ thing, but...
Baldemor. Go ahead.
No, do it. I just want to say hi to Jericho Banyares. Just to let you know, Jericho Banyares has made it to the quarterfinals. And he will... Ooh.
He was trying to thin the 4 on the side. 4. But unfortunately, it was too thin enough to get the cue ball down.
Yeah, Jericho Banyares will be taking on Livan Corteza tomorrow after the match between Anton Raga and Jundel Mazon. So that starts at 1 p.m. So Jericho Banyares versus Livan Corteza, followed by the last quarterfinal matchup between Baset Mokaybat and Antonio Lining. And Ronnie Alcano will capitalize on the mistake. An unforced error for Dennis Orcollo. Yeah, so this should be pretty elementary already for the guy they call the Volcano.
Yung tawag sa kanya sa US dati, no? Alcano.
Who?
Si Ronnie.
Alcano. Yeah. Well, that's where they got his name anyway.
Yun na nga. Siguro yun na nga yun.
Alcano, the Volcano. Like silver lining for Antonio Lining.
That's right.
That's where they get all these ideas.
Efren Bata.
No, I remember a time when John McDonald, the announcer for the World Pool Championship, put an R in the name of Francisco Bustamante. He called him Francisco Django Bustamante.
Bustamante.
I don't know if Django liked that though.
Bustamante.
Yeah, John McDonald tried that. And you know how John McDonald is. He always tries to hype everything.
Yeah. Parang UFC, parang ano no?
Yeah,
Boxing, parang
mega
UFC dating.
boxing. Yeah, the same way we do with the Sharks 9-ball showdown every night. I don't know who that announcer guy is that they get to introduce all the players with all their monikers, but yeah, he tries to make it a MMA fight. I'm gonna hear him in just a few minutes actually, because we are past 8 p.m. in our final, the first and only quarterfinal match of the day. Because the match, just for those who just tuned in, the match, if you're waiting for Anton Raga versus Jundel Mazon, that match has been moved to tomorrow at 1 p.m.
At 1 p.m.
Mhm.
Ito, marami nagtatanong dito, ba't wala mga round girl? Pinagpahinga na muna namin, mga
AJ and I are
kaibigan.
round, okay?
Around.
We are the round boys. Yeah, we are 2 tons of fun.
So, ang mga lady sharks natin,
You just wait a
mamaya.
few minutes, you can see them.
That's right. After
Yeah.
this.
And in a few minutes, I'll start speaking in straight English.
Yeah. 8 ball will go in. Yeah, that's right. And look.
No, the one
The
passes
one.
the 10.
But
There's a
there's
billiard. You're right. Ronnie's going to look at this.
But he has to cue over the 4, though.
That's Ronnie Alcano, dude.
Yeah, the volcano.
That's a former world champion you're talking about there. It's not just any dude.
But I think he'll just hit this 1 ball.
Yeah.
That's right. And perfect on the
Yeah.
2.
That is the modus operandi of the pros. If you can avoid playing combination shots, just avoid it and just run out the rack.
That's right.
Oh, unforced error number 1 now for Ronnie Alcano. Or number 2, rather.
And now Dennis jumps
Ronnie
in
Alcano.
quickly.
As if there was a shot clock.
Yeah, to punish Ronato Alcano with that mistake.
Yeah. And Dennis is quick to see this. I mean, these guys are friends. They've campaigned all over the world together.
Mhm.
But when it's mano y mano, you don't hold your punches
That's right.
against your friends. He's a little straight on this 3.
Yeah, all of a sudden he stopped being in RoboCop mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just going to settle for a much more difficult cut. He might be able to touch the 10 ball here as well, so I don't know if he's going to call it. The 5 does pass the 9. No, he's just calling the 4. And ran into the 10. And changes his flight path a bit.
From Edward Hoffman. Wow, missed the 2 after that sporty 1 ball shot. That's right.
Yeah, that was an unforced error. That's actually the second already for Ronnie Alcano. I don't know if you caught the match yesterday between Francisco Bustamante and Anton Raga. Django missed 2 open 10 balls.
Yeah, that's right.
He was able to win the first time, but the second time Anton Raga never gave him a chance. There's 2 open 10 balls. It happens to the best of them. Now Dennis has been forced into this awkward angle for the 5.
From Francis San Diego,
Nicely
pa-shoutout naman po kay pambansang paandar, JR Matias ng Barrio Mahangin. At sa birthday boy Pochi from Tetet, watching from Abu Dhabi, UAE.
I love the pambansang paandar. I wonder how that guy plays.
Pambansang paandar.
I wonder how that guy plays.
Diba?
Speaking-
JR Matias.
Yeah, speaking of birthday boys, we will see him tonight. Michael Ogame is back.
The O game.
The O
The O
game.
game, ayan. From Tony Grigg, how can I get one of those shark t-shirts?
There's a shark
Well,
t-shirt.
maybe
Oh, the one I'm wearing.
soon.
The one I'm wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you're a member of this club, you get to wear it, but you don't get to keep it.
Yeah, that's right.
I have to surrender this after the competition. I just have to check if Raja Patalinghog is also in the lineup
Mhm.
because he might be wearing this shirt. But Dennis, no problem here. Yeah, and he
There
is
we
going
have
to
it.
take a 4-2 lead now in this race to 7.
Dennis Orcollo with 4 points.
4 racks to 2. Actually,
Yeah,
that is
4
his lead.
racks,
Yeah,
rather.
4 racks to 2 is his lead right now as we thank our sponsors once
That's
again.
right. Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V Lugaw ang Lugaw ng Cubao, Mud Cakes by V, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and syempre ang Dihadista and Llamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City.
And once again, this is the only quarterfinal match that we will be having for you. We will have the other 3 quarterfinal matches tomorrow, starting at 1 p.m. Anton Raga taking on Jundel Mazon, starting at 1 p.m., followed by the match between Jericho Banyares and Livan Corteza. And the last quarterfinal match will happen right after that, as the 10 ball goes down once again. Antonio Lining taking on Baset Mokaybat. And we will move straight into the semifinals right after that. 10 ball went down, but there is a 4 ball on the spot. So our referee, Jaynard Orque, taking very good care. He's going to nail this 10 ball right behind the 4. I have not seen this done in a professional tournament before. And he's able to nail it.
Okay, so from Edmel, more power sa Sharks Billiard. Maraming salamat. And from Vincent Ang, how can I be a member? Just message our
message this
Sharks
group.
page. And shout out to Francis and Diego. Ano pa ba? Ito, si CJ Jose Reyes, walang ka-pressure si Dennis. Talagang kumpiyansa siya sa mga kalaban niya. Kaya nga siya ang
He's the RoboCop.
yeah, the money game, the king of money games.
Yeah. And the king of money games is going to play safe now.
Tsaka kung ikaw yung king of money games, talagang dapat bawal kang kabahan, di ba?
Yeah. And we've seen Dennis in so many pressure-packed situations. In fact, Dennis Orcollo is the reigning, the 2020 Derby City Classic overall winner, as Ronato Alcano will take to the skies now. What a response.
Look at that.
Well, there is a bit of space between the 5 and the cue ball. Dennis can see a bit of this one, at least from the way we're looking at it right now. Yeah, so Dennis may opt. Yeah, he's going to try to clip the 1 and send the cue ball down table once again. He scratched once already today. Oh, he's going to take an intentional foul on the 5 and tie
Tying
it up with the 8.
So may question tayo galing kay Benjamin David Wereblow. I
Go
gotta
ahead.
ask something about the room because I'm always fascinated with energy efficiency. The walls seem like they might be a mesh with rocks. Is this to help cool the room down?
Okay.
Do you circulate night air to cool the rocks down more for the daytime?
All right. My father was an architect, and I did touch the walls already. It's just actually some kind of a finish with the paint. It's a paint finish. So it's a normal concrete wall. It's actually a firewall connected to another tenant from the same building. So nothing really special with the wall, but they painted it really well. It's a really nice finish. So as far as retaining heat goes, there is no heat emanating from the walls because it is a firewall to another tenant. So I hope that answered your question. About the night air, this is a very well air-conditioned place. They clean the air conditioning every week. And so there is no meshing with the night air here. This is a enclosed, fully air-conditioned place. Very cold, actually, downstairs right now. As Ronnie Alcano has just played a safety from hell.
Safety from hell.
Yeah, right now for Dennis. And Dennis is on 1 foul already, so he'd better be careful here too.
Kay Edmel, mga kuya, sabi niya mga kuis, kailan po finals niyan? Bukas na po
Tomorrow,
yan.
yeah.
Yan, tomorrow ang
7 p.m.
at na-move nga itong laban ni Anton Raga at ni Jundel
Yes.
Mazon. So
For tomorrow.
imbis na ang start natin ay 3 p.m., 1
1
p.m.
p.m.
po ang
tomorrow.
umpisa.
That's the earliest we'll ever go live here on Sharks, thanks to the Origin Cup, of course, brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts. We are live at 1 p.m. tomorrow. And in just a few minutes, I will stop talking in straight English.
Kasi Sharks 9 Ball Showdown
It
na.
will be the
Susunod,
Sharks 9-ball showdown next. Wow. That was ambitious.
Whoops.
That's foul 2 now
foul 2.
on Dennis Orcollo.
Spadahan.
Yeah.
Okay, so kay Anito Kid again. Thank you again for this awesome event, Sharks Bugsy Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts,
Yes.
and all the sponsors. Thank you also to our great commentators. Maraming salamat
Thank
po.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. That means a lot coming from you. One of the more knowledgeable people in terms of billiards history. We learn a lot from you too
Para
as well.
siyang walking encyclopedia ng sa bilyar,
In
no?
basketball, if we have a Kinito Henson, you're probably our Kinito Henson for billiards.
We have the Anito Kid.
Yeah,
right?
the Anito Kid.
We have the Anito Kid.
Look at this. And Dennis is now in trouble. One more foul. He surrenders the rack now to Ronnie Alcano. And Ronnie has been playing splendid safeties here. There is a 3-rail kick to this. Oh, he decides to just go one and he just erases all the fouls. And Ronnie messed up the table so much that now he has to work on this. Look at all the mess he has to clean up. 4 and 10, 8 and 5. Trying to get the third foul from Dennis Orcollo. And this is barely in.
Uh-oh.
And he hooked himself behind the 7, but he can still kick out. Gonna kick out behind the 2. Make contact and send the cue ball nowhere. He can see this. Dennis can see this.
Dun sana sa 410.
He wanted to put it behind the 410, but Dennis can see this 2 ball.
From Mark Jen, isang top fan natin, no? Good evening.
Yeah.
Magandang tong tournament na to.
Yes.
Nagkakaroon ulit ng break sa live na laro ang mga batikan sa bilyar.
Because the pandemic really slowed everything down.
That's right.
Not only in the Philippines, but across the world as well.
At sabi niya, sana magtuloy-tuloy na to.
I think it will, because
Yeah,
there
it
are
will.
many events lined up by Bugsy Promotions, and we've been letting the cat out of the bag here and there. We're spilling the beans. You know, there are plans of having a Philippines versus Taiwan matchup. There's also plans of bringing Shane Van Boning to the country.
That's
to
right.
take on Dennis Orcollo again in that race to 120 that they had before. And Dennis Orcollo, of course, involved in a lot of this and the planning of all of these events as well, along with Francisco Bustamante, along with Ronnie Alcano. And the pros want to give back also to the fans who have been waiting eagerly to see them once again.
Yeah.
Oh, also Jeff DeLuna is in the U.S. right now, and he will be having a big game against what's the name of that Russian again?
Fedor Gorst.
Yeah, Fedor Gorst.
From Russia. Oh, cue ball.
Dennis again scratching on the cue ball. This is the second time Dennis Orcollo.
I think he was using the mechanical bridge.
Yes, he was.
Yeah. 20% again,
Yeah.
my friend.
That's right. So Ronnie can now, with ball in hand, clean up part of the mess that he started here. The 5 is still an issue here. Can he break this up after hitting the 4 into the side?
Or is he going to hook Dennis?
Well, Dennis is on 1 foul.
Oh, there.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oof.
But he's not going to get rewarded. This is going to be a tough shot, so he's going to have to play safe once again. Probably hide the 5 behind the cue ball behind the 8. But this is the longest rack of this match so far. It has been wrought with safety play. Rack number 7.
So we have a question from Benjamin David Wereblow or Wereblow. Are you guys able to recommend any rooms in Taiwan or know who I could talk to find one?
Well, Taiwan, we have one of our viewers here who is in Taiwan. In fact, a couple of them are from Taiwan. I've been to Kaohsiung before, and I've seen there are a lot of billiard halls in Kaohsiung. But if you're staying in Taipei or Taiyuan, Taoyuan, I'm not really familiar with that area, so it's better to ask one of our fans maybe can answer your question. But in the Philippines, AJ can take you anywhere. Oh, look at this! Look at
Oh,
this!
5 ball, but
Look
did
at
he
this!
call the
Wow.
5?
Yeah. Now the question is,
He called the 5.
he called the 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a shot.
Because Ronnie's still
And
sitting down. He's gonna
what's
call
the
the 6
question
as a
again?
bank again.
Yan, yung mga taga-Taiwan dyan, tulungan natin si Benjamin David
Yeah.
kung saan pwede siya
Oh
maglaro.
my goodness, Dennis Orcollo is putting on a pocketing clinic now.
Robocop mode.
Yeah. It looked like Ronnie Alcano was about to get his third foul. Was about to get the third foul from Dennis Orcollo just moments ago, and now Dennis is 3 balls away from taking a 5-2 lead.
That's right.
Incredible.
The Robocop is in the house.
And a lot of things happened. Dennis had 3 fouls, had 1 intentional foul. I had 2 fouls and 2 intentional fouls, and scratched in this rack. He had a total of 5 fouls in this rack, and he is about to win the rack. How about that? That's Dennis
Look
Orcollo
at
for you
that,
guys.
the Robocop. Now with 5 racks
Yeah,
to
5.
2.
5 racks to 2 now is the lead of Dennis Orcollo. You are right. Amazing. And again, of course, this is also amazing.
Yeah, the duel. So it's going to be Alcano and Reyes versus Bustamante and Billado. January 23. This will be live here in Sharks 10-ball showdown, race to 25, 3 p.m. Do not miss that.
You better say it like Don LaFontaine. Don't miss it.
Don't miss it.
There you go. That's it.
Ayan, so thank you sa ating sponsors, Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mud Cakes by V, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target on air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and syempre Dejadista and Llamarista Sports Bar in Quezon City.
And this break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts. Of course, Origin also bringing us this fantastic event called the Origin Cup. And how is that 1 ball still standing there? However,
And
the cue ball is gone.
ball went
Yeah.
in.
Yeah. 1
So
ball.
it's ball in hand for the Volcano. Again.
Yeah, another open, well, sort of open layout. The 2-8 is the immediate issue here that Ronnie Alcano needs to fix.
Ayan. Ay, sa wakas nakakita tayo ng mga magagandang comments. Pambihira, hindi marunong sumablay. Yung mga ganyan.
Yeah.
Di ba? Maiba naman.
Well, I don't know if we're going to see more of that at 9 p.m. when the amateurs take over. Well, that's fine. You know, we take everything.
Yeah, at least they know that amateurs naman na maglalaro
Yeah.
this time.
We were
after
looking
this.
at 2 of the best pros in the world. In the
Yeah,
world, I
that's
kid
right.
you not. Yeah, Ronnie Alcano did not like the way he landed on this 3 ball.
From Jong Huan Kang.
There you go.
Dennis Orcollo, so good, it's almost disgusting. Sabi niya,
I would use the word ridiculous. actually,
ridiculous.
to describe the way Dennis Orcollo plays. But hey,
Yeah.
take nothing away from Ronnie Alcano also. This guy's a former world champion, and he still knows his stuff, and he is about to run this rack out. He is down 5-2 right now, but anything can still happen in a race to 7 winners break, as you guys know.
From Miguel Ferrer.
Mhm.
Sir Noel, Sir AJ, what about the duel seniors versus junior?
I don't know if they want to be called seniors, though.
They don't play like seniors.
So you got to
That's
see,
for
do
sure.
you have your senior citizen card? Okay, then you can play in the seniors.
Well, pwede naman din.
Yeah.
No? Pero itong darating na the duel natin.
Yeah. That's legends already.
Yeah,
And Carlo Biado's earned his place
that's right.
to be mentioned among those guys as
Mhm.
well. Ronnie Alcano. A little bit off here on the 5, on the 9 rather, but that still shouldn't pose a problem for him. Getting to the 10. Yeah, this 10 to the side to make him win rack number 8 and stay within striking distance of Dennis Orcullo. Now down 5 racks to 3, but breaking in rack number 9. And once again, of course, at 9 p.m., we will have the Sharks 9-ball showdown. The amateurs are already outside. They don't want to crowd this place because we do have some social distancing measures that we're doing. So they are outside waiting for their turn to come in. But for now, this is the first of the 4 quarterfinal matches that we have for the Origin Cup. And it will be the only quarterfinal match played today. As due to time constraints, we have to move the Anton Raga Jundel Mazon quarterfinal match up to tomorrow at 1 p.m. Philippine time. And that will be followed by the match between Jericho Banyares and Livan Corteza. And our last quarterfinal match for tomorrow will be Antonio Lining taking on Baset Mokaibat. The cue ball is dangerously close to the side pocket, and there was a ball down on the break for Ronnie Alcano.
Open shot on the one.
Yeah, he's going to stay at the table. And this is the thing with the winner's break. No matter how hot you are, Dennis Orcullo already with 5 wins, 5 racks won, he can't do anything right now.
Yeah.
But sit and watch as Ronnie Alcano has this open layout once again. Yeah, and then looking at it, all the balls, I'm calling Filipino, planto na.
Nakaplanto na lahat ng mga bola para sa ubos.
Yes.
So kay Jumanji Sunga, gandang gabi po mga ka-Sharks. Pa-shoutout po dito po sa Binyan, Laguna.
And there are fans from Binyan once again. Of course, Ronnie Alcano is from Calamba, Laguna. Again, no problems anymore seen here. He's actually going to zigzag the table to get the remaining balls.
Shoutout to Carl Radaza Abog from Masbate.
Going to draw now for the 7. Good angle to go around for the 8. He elected to go 2 rails forward. Still gets the same result. And at the rate Ronnie Alcano is breaking and running out, this is back-to-back break and runouts now. Dennis could be in a little bit of trouble if Ronnie continues to break well.
Yeah, the volcano is erupting as of now.
Yeah.
Boom.
There you go. Back-to-back break and runouts now for Ronnie Alcano, and he's only down 1 rack against Dennis Orcullo, 5-4 in this race to 7 quarterfinal, the first quarterfinal match in the Origin Cup.
And of course, bago mangyari yan, maraming salamat sa Pag-C Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billiards Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw, ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mud Cakes by V, kay Karex Kayano ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and syempre, Dehadista and Llamarisa Sports Bar in Quezon City.
So Ronnie Alcano about to break here.
And looks to tie up.
Yeah, rack number 10.
5 games apiece. 5 racks apiece, rather.
Yeah. He's down 5-4 at this moment. Dennis wants to see how Ronnie is breaking because he's been very successful so far. And as we say that, looks like we're going to have a dry break. And a shot on the 1 for Dennis Orcullo. Oh, no shot on the 1. He's going to have to push out. Wow. From the top angle, it looked like the cue ball passes the 7, but yeah.
Ayan, so mga nagtatanong kung bakit hindi kasali si Dodong Diamond, si Bubuit, si Jeffrey Ignacio, si Itik, si Mokong, at kung sino-sino man. Ito ang magandang sagot na nanggaling kay Jeffrey Tan. Maraming magaling, pero lahat hindi makakasali kasi gawa ng pandemya.
Also, yeah, and Johan
diba?
Chua made that clear also that he
Kanina.
declined the invitation because he still is more concerned about his health rather than competing in this tournament. So that is a respectable answer from a very respectable gentleman. So,
That's right.
and Efren Batareas also was invited here, but he also declined. And it's hard to just get 16. You can make a tournament here of 64 pros from the Philippines alone.
Mm-hmm.
But it's hard to just get 16 also. So they also had to go through a process. But whoever was available, and they were invited, as Hadley Mariano was explaining earlier, there is no entry fee for this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
These players were invited, and now they're doing their best to make sure that they advance and have a chance to win the first ever Origin Cup.
Yeah, that's right.
Dennis punches this one ball.
At ito na nga, kinonfirm ni Eric Bayhon,
Yes.
Dodong Diamond already left for the United States.
Yeah.
United States last night.
Yeah, same thing
Ayan.
also with Jeff DeLuna, who was also invited to this tournament. Declined because he is now presently in the United States as well. So a safety battle now ensuing. How about this one from Ronnie Alcano, putting it behind the 3. So now Dennis has to figure out how to get out of this one. He's gonna probably go one rail, but there's a lot of traffic down there. Of course, the natural angle is taken away by the 7. Let's see if he can make contact. No, he didn't make
Almost.
contact.
And look at this, a 1-10 combination.
Will Ronnie take this on?
Well, let's see.
No, 10 is not over the pocket though, so
Look.
you might actually be right.
Yeah, because it's there.
Yeah.
It's undeniably there.
Ronnie tried a similar one, a 2-10 combination earlier, and missed, and opened up the table for Dennis. So Ronnie Alcano, can he tie with one shot? Oh wow, it is on.
It is very on.
It
Pero
is on.
syempre, kailangan. Uy.
No, he
Teka.
decided not to take it on.
Alright,
Yeah.
so
It is an open layout anyway.
yun na nga.
The challenge now getting from the 1 to the 2. I was considering the shortcut because there could be some layout issues, but after that, no, this is okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's anybody very confident in his pocketing skills, that is Ronnie Alcano.
That's right. Syempre, you can't discount Dennis's pocketing also, di ba?
Yeah,
Kanina.
but Dennis can't do anything in his seat.
As of now, syempre, dahil sa gulong ng palad, ika nga.
Yeah.
Sa
Yeah.
takbo ng bola.
The only thing Dennis can do is hope that Ronnie somehow misses here so he can come back at the table. But boy, Ronnie's just like a vacuum cleaner right now. So it appears that Ronnie Alcano is 4 balls away from tying this matchup at 5 racks apiece. How you wish this was a race to 13 or a race to 15, right? Because of the way these two players have been very, very entertaining with the top quality of pool that they have. And Ronnie Alcano with this 10 ball.
Will tie this game 5 racks apiece.
Yep, 5 racks apiece. We are down to a race to 2 between these gentlemen. And it looks like Dennis Orcollo's relaxed in his chair already.
Yeah, it's still anybody's game at this point.
Yeah, Dennis is just waiting
But
for a mistake.
itong si Ronnie Alcano ngayon ang mag-break pa rin dahil winner's
Yeah.
break.
And he's breaking for the hill.
Yeah, at itong si Dennis mag-aabang na lang ng dry break or scratch.
Or scratch or safety battle. I mean, It's out of his hands right now. And Ronnie doesn't even inspect Jaynard Orca's racking. He's just ready to go.
That's right.
Now, he just came from a dry break, played a good safety, and Dennis fouled. That's why he was able to run out the rack. This break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts. Ronnie Alcano, rack 11. One ball is going down. Cue ball stays up, but no shot on the 2.
Yeah,
This can bring Dennis back, yeah.
On the way for the 2.
And there is no hiding place.
Yun na nga. So this will be a push out for Ronnie Alcano.
But push out to where?
Yun na nga, that's the question. Or maybe
push it out to a jump shot.
Yeah,
push it out to a jump shot. But Dennis is just going to return this if he pushes out to a jump shot. Oh, he's pushing out to a 210.
Looks like it.
Yeah, he's pushing out to a 210.
Yeah, he's trying to tempt Dennis Orcollo to go for that 210 combination, perhaps.
Dennis is looking at it. He hasn't called it yet.
Sinusukat pa rin.
Yeah, and as you can see from that angle, it is on. Now, if you're Dennis, if you get this combination, if you take it on and you get it, you're on the hill. Oh, he's torn. He knows he can make this shot. He's just calling the 2 ball in the other corner. That means he's going to hide the cue ball. Oh, he just made it the other corner pocket. That is a sick shot from Dennis Orcollo.
Dennis, the menace.
You know, you and I, AJ, would have hit the cue ball.
At that point.
At that point, but not Dennis Orcollo. This is amazing. And just to use the word that we used earlier, Dennis Orcollo is ridiculous. You give him a shot
to clean it on.
Oh, he'll take it on. Boy, Ronnie, I thought, played a brilliant push out, trying to tempt Dennis Orcollo into a 210 combination, but then Dennis just went to the other corner pocket and said, okay. Look at this.
And just like that, 3 balls away for the hill.
RoboCop. Dennis Orcollo with this 10 ball to get on the hill in the first quarterfinal match of the Origin Cup.
There you have it. Dennis Orcollo now on the hill with 6 racks against Ronato Alcano.
6 racks to 5, you're right. And of course, for those of you waiting for the matchup between Anton Raga and Jundel Mazon that's supposed to be held right now, that has been moved to tomorrow at 1 p.m. So we will make that announcement on our Facebook page, but it will be 1 p.m. Anton Raga versus Jundel Mazon, second quarterfinal matchup, followed by the third quarterfinal matchup between Jericho Banyares and Livan Corteza. And the fourth quarterfinal matchup will feature Baset Mukaibat against Antonio Lining.
Ito from Tero Hilpinin. Now, if you want to understand what table presence means, look no further. Dennis has it.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. In boxing, we have a term called ring generalship. Dennis Orcollo has table generalship right now.
Yeah.
Breaking for the match.
Will this be a dry break?
It is a dry break.
Yeah, it is a dry break, and no shot on the 1.
Yeah, Ronnie does not have. He can see the 1. He can see the 1, but doesn't look like it offers any offensive value. At least from the top angle that we're looking at right now.
Yeah. I think he's going to leave the cue ball there where the 1 is. Oh.
Now he's going to use the 5 as a blocking ball.
There you go.
Now this is an easy kick for Dennis. Dennis Orcollo can go short rail, long rail, or just plain short rail.
Shout out to Donald Figueroa.
And Dennis is really taking his time about this. One mistake here would leave an open table. Now the 1-8 is an issue right now. And Ronnie pushed out, made the safety so that Dennis takes care of this problem, not him. Yeah, he's going 2 rails, probably 1. And it's a foul. It's a foul by Dennis Orcollo.
Mm-hmm.
We could have a heel match.
So let's see.
A 3 ball barely passes the 9.
Yun ang entity niya ngayon.
Yeah, if you get good position on the 3, then that's going to be the key to victory for Ronnie Alcano. So coming from ball in hand, the key shot here is from the 2 to the 3. So he's playing the 2 straight, means he may draw back and see enough of this 3 to pocket it in the opposite corner pocket where he's shooting the 2 right now. That's where he wants it to stop. So he may be able to see enough of the 3 to pocket in the opposite corner.
Sabi ni Raji Patalinghog, feeling ko mga 2 a.m. matatapos ang 9-ball showdown.
Don't say that.
No.
Do not
wag
say that, sir.
naman.
And by the way, I'm wearing your shirt. Is he on the schedule tonight, Raji?
Ayan, hindi ko lang
I
alam.
think Talvik and... no, he's not, because Talvik and Jerome are the top seeds tonight. Oh, wow. He went for broke. He went for broke. Yeah. He thought it could pass, but didn't get enough of the 3 ball. And Dennis Orcollo springs up like a cat you dangle a fish on.
And now he needs a good safety out of this.
Now he can actually go offensive right now, AJ. He can
With
just
a
bank
bank.
this 3 in.
So, will
actually
this
calling
offer a good
3-ball
position on the
corner.
4? That's the question.
He said 3 ball corner. Oh, so it's a safety.
Yeah, sort of a two-way shot.
Yeah. Ronnie's got a problem now. Might want to mess up the table once again.
And now suddenly the tables have turned.
Yeah. Yeah, looks like Ronnie may take an intentional foul here. I don't see any angle where he can go around. The only thing I see is 3 rails. And you're not even sure because you might hit the 8. Still calling 3 ball corner. Yeah, he's going 3 rails.
Wow,
Oh,
nice
just 2
effort.
rails. Wow. He actually called the 8 ball into the corner pocket as well.
Wow. The volcano.
An easy safety going back. However, Dennis clips the 9 and sells out the 3.
Not an easy 3 though,
Mm-hmm.
but a makeable cut shot.
Oh, this is, yeah, Ronnie now. Will he take it on? No, he'll hide. He'll use some distance as well. Boy, again, these are 2 guys who know each other's strengths and weaknesses very well. And you're watching some quality safety play. So Dennis has 2 routes, off the short rail or off the long rail. calls a 3-ball into the corner. That means he's going to clip it from the long rail. Makes contact. Hides behind the 6.
Nice effort.
Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Wow,
High quality pool.
I'm just in awe about the safety play of these two gentlemen.
Sabi ni Billy Ray o kay Gali, dunong pangkalawakan, RoboCop. Dunong pangkalawakan talaga.
If Ronnie Alcano somehow gets out of this, he deserves this rack. So, well, there is a kick shot into the corner. He's going to play it off the long rail, bottom long rail, or the long rail on the right as we see it right now. Again, if Ronnie gets this, he deserves it. Because he is not going to be automatic on the 4, but he clips this 3, and it goes in.
Oh. And this might be his last shot.
Yeah, it might have been the last shot of Ronnie Alcano in the Origin Cup.
So let's see about that.
Boy, Dennis Orcollo winning the safety battle. Ronnie Alcano also with a game performance there. Amazing. These two guys are just inspiring. You know, you watch them play and you want to go out to the pool table and try to do what they do.
Yeah.
Well, Dennis comes up a little short on preparation now for the 5.
Sabi ni Billy Ray o kay Gali, wala nang gamot. Nice game, Idol Ronnie.
Yeah.
Wala na rong gamot dito, pero let's see.
Came up short here on the 5 though. He came up short on the 4 to the 5. This is the problem.
Okay. Almost.
Yeah. And he's in the clear now. Shoot the 6 in the same pocket. The 5 is going in.
Look at the way he holds the cue.
Yeah.
Very delicate.
And that required a delicate shot as well.
As if he's holding a ballerina in his hands.
Not so sure. You hold a ballerina with 2 fingers. That is a very thin ballerina. That's an anorexic one.
That's right. Ayan na. Tatlong bola na lang.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Wow. But did he get lucky there? Look at his facial expression.
I mean, he really did have to force the 8, but
yeah, he was like, "All right." There you go.
So,
but he got lucky there because the 10 ball's in the way.
Yeah, well, this is going to be another safety shot coming from Ronnie Alcano. Using the 10 now as a blocker.
Mm-hmm.
Going to force Dennis to jump, it appears. Yeah. Dennis now with the jump cue. Now, if Dennis makes the 8, he deserves this rack.
Yeah.
So let's see if Dennis can execute on this 8 ball. Otherwise, we will be more chances are we're going hill. Nope.
This will be a sellout.
And Ronnie Alcano back from the grave. The resurrection
from the grave.
Yeah, the resurrection is real for Ronnie Alcano. That was a wild miss on the 8 by Dennis Orcollo. And Ronnie Alcano now is going to send us to a hill match. And he's still okay.
Still okay, though.
Wow.
Nasa kamay na niya kanina.
Yeah, just when you thought Dennis had it.
Oh, my God.
And now, hill.
6 all. Dennis Orcollo, Ronato Alcano. Akala natin tapos na kanina, no?
Yeah, but that was a quality safety match. And Dennis is still catatonic about that miss he had on the 8.
Yun na nga.
Wow.
Still anybody's game. At syempre, bago simula ang ating final match, maraming salamat sa Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billy's Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudkicks by V, Kikarex Kayanong ng Target on Air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, All About the Process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and syempre ang ating dihadista and Llamalista Sports Bar in Quezon City.
Yeah, Ronnie Alcano took a restroom break right now. But again, this is only quarterfinal match number 1. We will have 3 more quarterfinal matches tomorrow. And that begins at 1 p.m. The match between Anton Raga and Jundel Mason, which was supposed to be for now, has been moved to tomorrow at 1 p.m. So we will be live right here on the Facebook and YouTube channels at 1 p.m. for the matchup between Anton Raga and Jundel Mazon, and that will be followed by the matchup quarterfinal number 3 between Jericho Banyares and Livan Corteza, and our 4th and final quarterfinals will be Baset Mokaybat taking on Antonio Lining.
So yun na si Ronnie Alcano, nag-fist bump kay Ronnie,
Touch
Dennis
gloves.
Orcollo.
It's like round 12 of a boxing
match. That's right.
Yeah, touch gloves, and this is it. This break is brought to us by Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts. Ronnie Alcano breaking for a place in the semifinals.
Sabi ng isa sa mga Sharkanatics, somebody's gonna have nightmares tonight.
Ronnie with a dry break, but no shot on the one for Dennis Orcollo.
Ito na, pigaan na ng dunong dito, kaibigan.
Yeah. So there's going to be a push out from Dennis, but to where?
Pigaan na ng dunong.
There's the great Dennis Orcollo. And I agree with some of our comments that he is the greatest pool player in the world right now. He's the overall champion in the Derby City Classic competition for 2020. Also won the Derby City Bank Shot contest. And won the Texas Open. That was his last win before the pandemic started.
May nag-comment dito, nalo.
What's that?
Nalo. Yung sa mga money game.
Oh, yeah.
Mga nagtatawag ng pusta.
Yeah. Well,
Puro. To sabi ni Jaboyski Maras.
this is one of the best matches you'll ever see here for the year 2021. Push out by Dennis. Now Ronnie's going to study this. Ronnie Alcano can see the one ball. Why did Dennis put it there? He returns it to Dennis.
Ibinalik kang push out. So tingnan natin kung ano yung
What was the plan of Dennis Orcollo? Looks like he wasn't so sure himself. So what I'm seeing here, AJ, yeah, if I'm correct, what I'm seeing is he's gonna try to cross back the 1 and then try to hide the cue ball behind the 8.
Wow, that's
what I'm seeing at least.
Very tough.
Yeah. And it's going to be speed control for both balls as well. Oh, he made the 8. Did he call it though?
No, that's the question.
Option for Ronnie Alcano, according to Jaynard Orque.
And pass it
back to Dennis, yeah.
Dennis.
Now Dennis can see a bit of the 1, it appears. Not quite sure if he sees enough of it to make it. Might have to. No, he actually does not see enough of the 1, at least from the top shot. He's calling the 1 into the corner, so I guess he can see enough of it. I see he's gonna jump. Use the jump cue, go over the 7. Almost again.
Will the 10 ball help him?
Well, even if the 3-9 is still a problem.
Oh, yun nga, ito pa. Long shot on the 1.
Yeah, I don't know if Ronnie's gonna take this on.
Yeah, he might.
He can actually. I'm looking for where to hide the cue ball after making contact here.
Behind the 9, perhaps?
Yeah, that's a lot of control though, and you're working with half the ball he's jacking up right now for the 1.
Goes for the 1, but misses.
Oh, he made it though.
And
That's
now
option
it's
to
going
Dennis.
to be an option.
Yeah, option to Dennis now.
For Dennis Orcollo.
Again, in 10 ball, international rules, you have to call every shot. If you fluke a ball, you have your partner or your opponent has the option to take over or keep you on the table if you're hooked.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis says, I'll take over for now. So if he rolls this in and sees enough, he could have a 3-9 combination. He's going to break it up.
Oh, look at this.
He's going to break it up.
Nice effort. And now he can hook Ronnie behind the 9.
Behind the 9. Cue ball behind the 9. Yeah, but he's against the rail though. He is against the rail on this. Might not have enough control of the cue ball.
Dapat bumanda pa yung 3.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. The 3 has to hit a rail, so he'll have to hit a lot harder than he wanted to.
Yeah. Well, that's a good effort.
Yeah. At least he was able to get the cue ball off the rail. So, yeah, Ronnie's hooked behind the 9 now. Can just follow the path now. Probably going off the long rail to make contact with the 3. He's gonna call the 3 into the side. Oh, he calls the 3 into the corner. So he will follow the path.
May nagtatanong dito. Billiard lingo, ano ba meaning nga ng awit at CY? Ang CY, ano yan wais.
Mm-hmm.
Ang awit, pwedeng ano yan, wala, parang ganyan.
Something like that, yeah. So, yeah,
Hindi.
Ronnie made contact but sells out the 3, and in doing so might have sold out this entire match.
Yeah, we'll see. Ayoko nang magsalita. Mukhang na-curse ko si kanina.
This is looking at the travel right now. There is no more problem after this 3. Wanted to come up a little bit more for the 5. And he'll take it. Actually solves the problem by going around the table.
Yeah.
So Dennis Orcollo, one of AJ Ong's bets.
We'll be using the tiririt.
Uh-oh. Yeah, well.
The mechanical bridge. Okay, perfect.
So looks like, from the looks of it, both of us are still going to have 2 guys in our last man standing.
That's right. Last 3 balls for Dennis, the RoboCop.
And what a quality match this was. What a quality match between 2 of the world's best. 2 of the best players in the world. Ronnie Alcano has nothing to be ashamed of now.
Oh my lord!
Dennis just missed again.
Yeah, kasi tawag dito, naiilang siya dun sa G's. He had to go over the 10 with his with half of his body.
And Ronnie's is he gonna call the 10 ball now?
Well, and yung pinaka, ano ngayon, pinaka-ideal na
You can play
gawin.
it a billiard, yeah?
Oh no. What a turn of events.
Wow, and I was giving this rack already to Dennis.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie's gonna take his time. He has to take his time on this one. This is a decision that you cannot take lightly right now. Do you go offensive on this 10, or do you send the cue ball in one direction, the 9 ball in another direction? He has not made a call. He's gonna hide it behind the 10.
We'll see.
He will hide behind the
Yeah.
10.
But will this pop out?
Come out a bit. Well, the thing is, Dennis can't see all of the 9 either.
Yeah. Partially hooked.
Yeah, he can only clip the 9.
Or pwede niyang
Does he
dayain
see?
ito.
I don't know if he sees everything. He sees
Look at that.
everything.
Yun
He
na
sees
nga.
everything.
Back from the grave is Dennis Orcollo.
I won't say anything anymore. Let him shoot this first.
That's right.
Dennis Orcollo is through
Dennis
to the
Orcollo.
semifinals.
7-6.
Wow. And
Ay, yun na nga. Sa tiyan nga, yun na nga sinasabi ko.
yeah, he almost hit the 10 ball with his tummy.
Kanina pa niya tinitingnan. So baka ano siya, no?
Yeah.
Stomach in. Ang hirap pa naman
Yeah,
nun.
wow.
Para lang maiwasan yung foul dun.
And he's having a barb now with our referee, Jaynard Orque. And wow, a quality match with so much drama in it.
Yun na nga.
Ends up with Dennis Orcollo advancing to the semifinals. And here is where we are right now. Of course, our semifinals tomorrow. We have an adjusted schedule once again. We will have Anton Raga taking on Jun Del Mazon. This begins at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Dennis Orcollo through, the first semifinalist. And he will be facing the winner of that matchup between Anton Raga and Jun Del Mazon. That starts, of course, at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Followed by Jericho Banyares taking on Livan Corteza in our third semifinal, in our third quarterfinal. And our last quarterfinal will have Baset Mukaybat taking on Antonio Lining. And that's all the time we have for you for day 2, an extended day 2 of our Origin Cup. And AJ, one more time with our sponsors.
Maraming salamat sa Bugsy Promotions, Origin Carbon Fiber Shafts, Billiards Resort in Oslo, Cebu, Aqua V, V-Lugaw ang lugaw ng Cubao, Mudcakes by V, kay Karex Kayanong ng Target on air sa DZME 1530 kHz, Bounce Apparel, Music Avenue, Vehement, all about the process, Lulu's Apple Pie since 2000, and syempre sa Dehadista and Liamadista Sports Bar in Quezon City.
And stand by for the Sharks 9-ball showdown for AJ
That's
Ong.
up
My name is Noel Zarate. We will see you, and we will see you tomorrow for the conclusion of the Origin Cup.